As early as I can remember, I've always just had a glove and a bat in my hand. It was a lot of fun. You know, it was a chance for me to go out there and have a good time with my friends and play baseball and you know, be outside and just be a kid. You know, my freshman year of high school, I had one of my more influential, if not most influential coaches, and he said, "George, you need to start doing some arm care. You start taking care of yourself because this baseball thing for you is definitely going to take you past high school. I see you playing in college and going to college on a possible baseball scholarship." And that was the first time where I thought that baseball really could be something that I could pursue past high school. And I think from that point on is when I really started taking it seriously. By the time my senior year came around, I think I had been ranked the #1 recruit out of Illinois. And then I made my decision to attend Northwestern for college on a baseball scholarship, and went there and continued to do some of the same stuff. Focus on academics, but baseball was always where my heart was. It was always baseball. The biggest obstacle I think that I've had to overcome is I had elbow surgery. I had the Tommy John surgery, which is the replacement of my ulnar collateral ligament in my right elbow. That in itself is pretty devastating, but the part that sat with me even more sourly was the fact that had I not gotten hurt then, I was due for my first call-up to the major leagues. That whole year, on top of rehabbing and going through the grind of getting myself better, was the mental part of it, where saying, well, what if this didn't happen? Where could I have been? And I never had a backup plan. I was always going to come back. I was always going to beat whatever obstacle was in front of me to get to achieve my dream that I wanted to do when I was 5 years old. And then I got my first call-up to the major leagues in 2011 in September with the New York Yankees. It was a dream come true. And going into spring training of 2012, I thought I had a very good shot with how well my performance was in 2011 in the major leagues. I thought I had a good chance of breaking camp with the team that year. And it was the last day of spring training, and I got called into the office, and they told me, we're trading you to the San Francisco Giants. But it ended up being the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I ended up spending the next 6 seasons in San Francisco, winning and helping to contribute to 2 World Series championships, and it ended up being probably the best thing that could have happened for my career at the time. I would absolutely consider myself a grinder. I don't think I've ever been given anything in my sport. I think that I've had to earn everything that I've ever gotten. But it just makes it that much more worth it when you have gone through that grind and you have given everything you have, and you do come out on top where you want to be on the other side.
Manhattan Island Coffee Roasters. It's worth the grind.